On this week's NXT, we had the NXT Championship on the line. Karrion Kross defending against Johnny Gargano with Samoa Joe as the referee. And beautiful, sweet Mandy Rose is in NXT. What is going on? Romeo, Ness, Chris G. You're watching NX3. What's up, everybody? I am Romeo Anthony Colon, joined every week by my good brothers. First, the three-time baby-making champion, Ness. What is up, brother?
Nothing much, good brother. Glad to be here. True Heels, what's the deal? An action-packed episode of NXT, an action-packed episode of NX3. We're about to get into it.
Also, the marijuana enthusiast, Chris G. What is up, bro?
I'm not nearly high enough, but I'm good.
We are going to be talking NXT from July 13th, 2021. Before we get into that, please, if you're watching, help us out. Drop us a like, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought of NXT. And, of course, if you're new to the True Heel Heat YouTube channel, subscribe. We've got great content coming your way every day, all week. Check it out. All right, NXT started off with this Mr. Wonderful, rest in peace, Paul Orndorff. Very sad. Let's get into the show, which started with Ember Moon versus Dakota Kai with Raquel. And Ember Moon no longer with Shotzi Blackheart on her side because Shotzi got called up to SmackDown with Tegan Knox.
Right after her return. Starting
Full build up.
Teasing starting a program with Candice LeRae. That got scrapped.
The battery charged, the battery's gone.
You got to smack it on the back of the remote to get the shit to work now.
You got to put that shit in some rice.
Yeah.
What? Very quickly, what do you think of the prospects of Shotzi and Tegan on SmackDown? What are they?
Do you see their women's division?
Boston,
I take that.
That's what they have?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's now no fault of their own because I think they're both talented, but it's the WWE booking, you know. Not that great.
We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. All right, this match, Ember and Dakota, delivered. I like Ember much better as a singles wrestler, and Dakota wins with the GTK 1259, even though her foot was under the rope for the pin.
Yeah.
Post match, the lights go out, and Xia Li enters the picture to stare down Raquel face to face. Well, face to chest, really. And she tells her she's in the way of her destiny. So, looks like Xia Li is getting fed to Raquel for punishment for knocking out Mercedes Martinez. I don't know. I would have built up Xia a bit more. You know, I don't think she's quite ready just yet, but heel versus heel, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. Ness?
Yeah, the match is fairly good, in my opinion. I didn't expect Dakota Kai to dominate so much. And then I really didn't expect her to get a clean win over Ember. So, yeah, I guess that was Ember's punishment for being on the main roster and then going back to NXT and then losing her partner. And pretty much, you know, we'll see where she flourishes on her own again. But yeah, this was nice for Dakota to get this decisive victory. And then Xia Li versus Raquel Gonzalez. I'm just here to see it. Let's see where it goes. I don't expect the program to be all that great, But if she runs through her, does the other what's her name? Tia Shaw?
Tian Sha is the name of all three of them.
She's Meng Ying, or I don't fucking remember these
Mei
people's
Ying.
names. Mei Ying, yeah. She got to like face off with Mei Ying now. It's like the Fiend versus Goldberg of women in NXT.
Chris, I guess Dakota needed this win more if they had plans of her versus Raquel later on.
Yeah, I mean, I could have went. You could have went either way. You could have gave Ember the win too and built her up. But I'm not opposed to Dakota getting the W. I kind of like this match. I really like this match, and it shows the improvement of Dakota Kai. I think the most because Ember Moon, like Ness said, is a better single star in my opinion. I think she's more than capable of holding her own. She's already proved that. But Dakota really like showed like, damn, like I got to start taking Dakota seriously. I'm all for. What the fuck is her name? Xylee?
Yeah.
My bad. I'm all for her going up against Raquel, but heel versus heel. Let's play a game. Another game of who the fuck is the heel this time? And we're just gonna take Xylee. I'm gonna just put her in the pocket. Our heels. I don't know who's heel. I don't know whose face. There's another one in the pocket. But I'm here for the match.
Also, can I tell you something real quick? The slow burn of when Dakota's going to turn on Raquel or whenever that's going to be a decisive thing, because every time that there's a tension with Raquel and somebody else, they just like blow Dakota Kai off. You know, they
look at Dakota's face.
Yeah. She like Xylee walks in the ring, don't even look at her, or if she does look at her, she just walks right by her, and Dakota's just like, I know this bitch didn't, you know. Neck rolling, finger snaps, all type of disrespect. But I like that they're not rushing that too. So because we know it's coming, but hopefully it's just like when we least expect it type of thing.
And like Chris says, you know, when it does come, are the fans going to cheer or are they going to boo? You don't even know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Nah, shit. They don't care. They just want a reaction.
Yeah. Earlier in the day, Malcolm Bivens with Diamond Mine issues an open challenge, and Bobby Fish enters and accepts, staring at Roderick Strong, staring him down. Bivens says, no. You can face Tyler Rust. And Bobby Fish doesn't care. And then it's Tyler Rust versus Bobby Fish. Fish mostly in control until Roderick Strong gets on the apron to talk shit. And the distraction allows Rust to get the upper hand and win with a buzzsaw kick. Dirty finish. The crowd chants that was trash. Kushida saves Fish from a Diamond Mine beatdown. And I don't know how I feel about just Strong and Fish like talking shit to each other. Where did they go wrong? Still too soon.
I agree.
Yes, the match will be fire whenever it happens, but it's like I feel like they're missing a chapter here. Like, why is Roderick Strong so pissed at Bobby Fish?
There was
There
was like no story, no backstory, no tension. Why?
No, I'll tell you why. And it's because when all this was going on, Fish was out. Both Cole and O'Reilly basically said, "Fuck you, Roddy.
Right.
You know, you're on your own."
Those are the guys
So
who chat people.
I totally agree, but just I guess he'll probably say, "Oh, you never reached out to me when all this is going on." Some bullshit ass excuse. But yeah, I agree. I don't think that I don't think it's profit. I don't say profit. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to have this fucking feud. Like, I can see Kushida and Roderick Strong or Diamond Mine as a whole. Like, that makes sense right there. But yeah, him and Roddy and Fish, like, and then they gave Fish the jobber entrance. He didn't get no music. He was just in the ring for fucking Tyler Russ. Like, it should be the other way around.
Chris.
They gave him the jabroni entrance, son. What the fuck? From right there, I knew this was going downhill. And then I'm like, I got mixed feelings. I kind of understand. I want them to kind of build up Tyler Russ a little bit. But then at the same time, it's like, damn, Bobby Fish just came back. You got him fucking teasing this tension. You know, lose his first day back. Come on, man.
Yeah. LA Knight by the pool on the phone, bragging about how his butler that he got. And Cameron Grimes was late to his first day of work. Very nice. He's here to uphold his end of the bargain because he's going to the broom. And LA Knight not going to let his raggedy ass do anything around his property until he looks like a professional, until he gets a trim and a nice little haircut. And Cameron Grimes does just that. He's dressed up like a butler. LA Knight loves it. He's hilarious to him. And he's so pumped to show Cameron Grimes what he looks like. And Cameron Grimes loves it. He's never looked better. Absolutely in love. Loves the uniform. Great fit. And these bits continue throughout the night. LA Knight wants Grimes to mow his big-ass lawn. Grimes not impressed by the size of the lawn. LA Knight doesn't let him use the tractor trailer lawnmower. He gives him the tiny little slave one. And Cameron, later on, he strips down because it's a hot butler summer. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying out there. He ends up paying some kid to do the mowing for him.
Says he's a Mexican kid.
Yep, says he's a millionaire, knows how to delegate. LA Knight stops Grimes from paying the kid. He hates kids. The kid kicks him. Grimes tries to clean up some money that fell on the ground and accidentally pushes LA Knight into the pool. This whole angle, this whole storyline, this whole night could have went two directions. One being Grimes is humiliated and pays his hard dues. It just looks terrible. And the other direction was this. And I can't say that I wouldn't have liked the other direction. But this one, it still made sense to me because Cameron Grimes acted like Cameron Grimes would. And I was thoroughly entertained by all this. Ness?
Yeah, I agree with that whole spiel right there. It could have went either way, but this did entertain me. Like, I didn't even think that he would say, what the fuck? I'm a millionaire. Like, I'm your butler, but I got money too. I wouldn't even think that of that aspect. I would just think of, him being his Virgil, just being the slave and him doing whatever LA Knight wanted him to do. But it was a nice little twist on this. And honestly, just from how these segments went, I want to see where they go now because he had to get out of that pool. Something else had to come after, all of this. Having the kid kick him in the shin, pretty much came around saying, fuck you. I know you are whoever. I'm your butler, but, I'm a millionaire. I can make things happen. If I had a fucking butler that was a millionaire, that'd be great, But yeah, I want to see where they go with it.
I had a fucking butler that would eat fucking shit for a living. That'd be great. Just give me a butler. I don't care how much he wants.
Chris, what'd you think of these bits?
I thought they were funny. I think I would have liked this. I think I like this more than like if we would have went the other route. This just had more like just comedic shit, and the little kid just kicking the shit out of Eli Drake was great. Eli Drake, LA Knight. Yeah, I hope they continue. I hope we get a couple more weeks with these segments. That's how I look at my girl at the brunch.
This is a PG show, freak.
Gigi Dolan, formerly known as Priscilla Kelly.
There's so much for that PG shit because when this match came on,
she is facing off against Saray because Toni Storm didn't want to. And as a matter of fact, Toni Storm didn't want to so much.
Oh my God.
That she is on the way to SmackDown now. That's how much she didn't want to face Saray.
That's, I say this shit every fucking week. The women's, they don't care. They don't give a fuck about, they don't give a fuck about their women.
I could imagine they were like, "Hey, Vince, we're gonna bring up. We need somebody to bring up to SmackDown. Give me Toni Storm. She's in a feud with Saray. Who the fuck is that, pal? Give me Toni Storm. Then you get Toni Storm.
Oh my God.
We have to ask the question again. What are Toni Storm's prospects on SmackDown?
I have I expect them to handle her a little bit better than I would Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart, for sure.
Well, first of all, because she's a singles wrestler and not in a tag team.
No, because she's Tony Storm. That's really well that too, but it's Tony Storm, Shotzi Tegan. You know, like, and the only reason it's Tegan's last because she keeps fucking getting hurt. So like we can't even see her like her potential. You know,
I really like Tony Storm's potential on either brand. I think she was due to go to the main roster.
Well, no, I would like her on SmackDown Medical. You see fucking Rio on Raw.
Oh, you want to stay away from the Alexa Bliss possessions. That's true. You don't want to mess around with that.
I just want to say, if Tony Storm debuts as a babyface, I'm gonna fucking lose it. She was a heel. Stop.
She's pretty decent at it too.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, Saray versus GG Dolin, and Saray mostly in control, and then out of nowhere, Mandy Rose appears on the ramp. You don't go here, chants. And Gigi leaning up against the ropes, and Saray drop kicks the shit out of her.
Oh my god.
It was nasty. High collar suplex for the win for Saray. Looks stiff as fuck. Mandy notes it down in her head and walks off. And I don't know if it was on purpose or maybe just her really getting beat up, but I thought Gigi sold the hell out of Saray's ass kicking.
What do you think? She really got her ass kicked.
Of everything here, Chris.
Damn. They could have one day. I think they could have did a little better. Sorry, guys. I think they could have did a little better introduction of bringing Mandy in. Like they just brought her in out of nowhere. I was just like, who's that on stage? But man, that fucking drop kick, yo! Holy shit! Gave me a migraine, and then the suplex after looked stiff as shit. I was like,
hell yeah.
So hopefully this isn't Gigi's last match.
And that's yet another tag team broken.
You know what? I'm be completely honest. I like Mandy and Dana together. You know, I think they complemented each other. Of course, they weren't like, you know, technicians in the ring, but I just thought they had a nice little thing going, you know, both in the fitness, both blondes, both look gorgeous. You know, I thought it was a nice little thing. And I'm gonna tell you why I think it happened. Because recently Dana Brooke got engaged, and we all know how that is a no-no. You know, you can't say that you're getting married. And then you're fucking up storylines, apparently, things of that nature. But, you know, I think that's probably and that's just me down a rabbit hole, just thinking that. Because now what the fuck happens to Dana Brooks? She's back in catering. She gets released soon. Who knows? Like,
before we know.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get at least one last round of cuts before 2021 is out.
You know the tag team match they had at WrestleMania with all the women's tag teams. I believe there's only one of those teams that is still a tag team right now.
Yeah, and they're the tag team champions, the women's tag team champions, is Natalya and Tamina.
Wild. Earlier in the day, Beth Phoenix talking with Indy Hartwell asked about Dexter Lumis. Indy says he was a complete gentleman, and Beth then tells her to shoot her shot.
Go get your man.
This is going to turn into true toxicity just any second now. Backstage, Santos Legado. Santos basically saying Swerve Scott is unlucky winning the North American title because that's what he wants. And Wild says that Hit Row's Cypher last week was offensive to his ears. He couldn't even dance to it. And Swerve was offbeat. He made sure to mention that.
He was.
Then it's Santos Escobar with Legado versus Dexter Lumis. Dexter goes for the silent submission. Mendoza drags Escobar out of the ring. Wild then throws Lumis into a post. And Santos rolls Lumis into the ring to hit the Phantom Driver for the win. Dirty finish. Legato and Hit Row square off at the top of the stage, talking trash to each other. And during the break, Indy Hartwell tries to carry Dexter Lumis off. He made it a couple of steps.
Yeah, and then she broke her back.
Dexter doesn't look like that, so that's very comfortable. She goes in to shoot her shot a little aggressively. I don't think Beth Phoenix meant that. Tries to kiss Dexter Lumis and Candice, ever the cock blocker. Boom! What are you doing, Mom? Mom! Go ahead, Chris.
Cock block LeRae at it again. Let her get her Dexy dick. That's it. That's all she wants. She'll be a better person. Just let her get it. The match was what became for this though? It was
Dexter and Santos.
Yeah. That match was all right. Nothing crazy. It's good to see Santos get a win. I'll tell you that.
And especially over Dexter Lumis, it's weird to see him taking L's, getting pinned clean. Well, not clean, getting pinned. Just getting pinned at all. You don't hardly see that for Dexter Lumis. Ness?
Yeah, the match, it wasn't nothing to write home about. It was like all right. It was some nice spots in there when Dexter was playing up on his character, like that him fucking moving around the ring on his knuckles and shit, and then like going under the ring, pulling Santos under. You know, that was a nice little play on his character. But Santos was all business, picked up the victory. I'm ready to see another match between Swerve and Santos. I don't care who wins. Don't matter to me. Huge fan of both. But yeah, man, Candice LeRae got to stop cock blocking. Let my girl Indy get her man, because she's, man, I'll tell you this. Dex is trying to be in Indy. That's all I know. And every time.
That's 3 times fast.
Yeah, I'm the 3-time baby making champion. I haven't gotten to this without some cock blocking kids. And I'll tell you one thing. Candice is a cock blocking kid. Let Indy have her moment.
Oh, shit.
And how did you guys like this?
That was fire. I wish that Legato had a women's wrestler on their side, or just I was gonna call a female, but you can't say that these days. People get offended and shit. But
A luchadora.
The luchador, there you go. Yeah, that's the proper term. So then it'll be a nice
sexy star. I think she's available.
Oh shit! Yeah, she ain't going there.
Oh, boy. Wade Barrett sitting down with Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle's not happy with himself. Says he still is the guy that can and will beat Adam Cole. Baby.
Motherfucker admitted to being a loser. I'm sorry. He said losing's a part of life. It happens all the time. No, motherfucker, it shouldn't. You shouldn't be admitting that. Sorry.
We learn more about Ikemen Jiro. He says he's handsome, and don't let his good looks fool you. He will kick your ass. He's trained by Tajiri and the Great Muda. Full of charisma. I liked it.
Yeah.
We learn more about Duke Hudson. Definitely not as interesting.
It's fucking plain as shit. Like, it's all right. Where's he from? I forgot where the fuck
Australia.
he's from. Yeah, he's from Australia. So I'm like, he's just come on, man. It's plain as shit.
He gave me Dollar Tree, the dollar value Wade Barrett vibes.
Yes.
Like when you get Wade Barrett off a Wish. Yeah, I ordered Wade Barrett off a Wish. There we go.
Wade Barrett liked the comparison. He said he reminds me of young myself. He didn't say Dollar Tree though.
Well, I mean,
he probably didn't say it because he won.
Yeah.
With a boss man slam in about 5 minutes. And I never would have picked this bum if I knew that he always wrestles with a jacket. What the hell, man? You're not gonna win anything wrestling in a jacket.
I didn't know he was gonna wrestle in it either. I thought he was just gonna wear it to the ring.
I did like him pulling out the tarantula, but in an ode to Tajiri. But just like for Tajiri, it never fucking works. Never works. This was like 5 minutes. It was like a fast little sprint. Anything on this?
Only thing I gotta say is I like this. What's his name?
Ikemen. Ikemen Jiro.
Ikemen Jiro. Yeah. I didn't think he stood a chance, but he looked good, and even in the loss. So if he just pops up on NXT again, I'll definitely be looking out for his matches.
Yeah,
Chris?
definitely. That's the takeaway I got from this, man. We need more Jiro.
Pete Dunne backstage interviewed. He says he could beat either Kross or Gargano. Looks like he wants to be #1 contender. And then Timothy Thatcher calls him out, asking, "Are you the best technician or the baddest man in NXT?" And Dunne asks, "Who's asking?" And then Ciampa with a cheap shot. That wasn't nice. Pete Dunne also later on had a stare down with Samoa Joe again. So Pete Dunne's got a couple of feuds going on here. Not as many as Samoa Joe, as we'll talk about. Casey and Caden versus Aaliyah and Jessie Camilla with Robert Stone. Casey and Caden win with the 450 splash neckbreaker combination in 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Post-match, Robert Stone checks in on Aaliyah, who shoves him away and shouts that she has done more for him than he has ever done for her, and that loser, pointing at Jessie Camilla. She slaps Stone in the face and beats him up in the corner. The crowd loves it. Aaliyah leaves, blowing a kiss goodbye to Jessie Camilla as Frankie Monet comes down the ramp, takes a look at Jessie, and Robert Stone crawls up the ramp as Camille leaves with Monet. Stone's like, go ahead. And then backstage, Mandy Rose pops up to say it looks like the Robert Stone brand is under new management. And it's being reported that Aaliyah is heading to Monday Night Raw in a trailer.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
In a trade for Mandy Rose.
For what? She hasn't done shit in NXT.
She got
now you're gonna put her
Mandy Rose. Did they offer like a fucking second-round draft pick as well? Because this is a little unbalanced.
A wrestler to be named later.
Oh my god! What the fuck are they gonna do with her? They're gonna put her with gender or some shit like that. Like, oh, they're gonna do some dumb shit.
What if they were like, hey, Dana Brooke, here's your new partner.
I'm not even gonna laugh at that because come Monday you're gonna be reviewing that on Going Raw or Raw, fucking the Raw fucking review and shit. Like, oh my god, I wouldn't put it past them to do that stupid shit.
What do you think of everything that's going on here, especially this?
I'm confused, honestly. I don't know if does Robert Stone now work for Frankie Monet? Like, what's
it looks like she took the reins.
Yeah, so or is she like
he's still in the group, but you can't call it the Robert Stone brand, and he's not in control.
Yeah, you can't. Or unless she's going to be his like #1, client, and she'll elevate his brand more than the fuck he can, and he's Robert Stone. This is fucking brand. He can't even elevate his own shit, But I thought they were gonna. Well, I thought how this was gonna go was there were Jessica Camilla and Aaliyah were gonna leave Robert Stone and be with Frankie Monet. Now, I'm not really looking forward to Jessie Camilla or Aaliyah matches or anything like that, but I think they could have been better off under the tutelage of one Frankie Monet rather than Robert Stone. That definitely would have been a better look for them going forward. Definitely not happening now, but we'll see where it goes with the angle they chose to take.
Chris?
I don't know what the fuck to think about this anymore. I don't know.
Is this the best usage of her, Frankie Monet?
I mean, I'd rather see her in the ring. This is a good little storyline, I guess, to introduce her a little bit. But I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm a little interested, but it's just weird seeing all these people being traded.
I'll tell you what, it looks like, as far as Mandy Rose is concerned, that they have absolutely given up on her doing any kind of wrestling. And they just want her to be a manager / character.
Yeah. I mean, that ain't bad.
I mean, it's not a bad gig. Yeah, you get paid. Same thing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she'd probably be the next Lana or like in Lana's role now that she's gone. Like,
because you don't go into the NXT women's division wrestling like Mandy Rose does. Adam Cole promo, bragging about his W over Kyle, gives a nice shout out to Kenny Omega, sort of, by saying that unsanctioned matches don't count. He agrees. The crowd loves Adam Cole. He's talking a bunch of shit, and they love it. They cheer it. Cole then calls out Samoa Joe, says nobody man enough to face him, which brings out Bronson Reed. What the hell is going on here? I thought he's going to the main roster. He comes out. Reed says he no longer has anything to lose now that he's lost the North American Championship, so it's beating Adam Cole would be his golden opportunity. Cole tried a cheap shot. Reed lays him out. Adam Cole leaves. And then Samoa Joe makes his way down to ref the main event. We have this little look, and then we also have Joe staring down Adam Cole. So I guess Reed is going to do a job to Cole first before he goes to the main roster. I don't know what's going on again. Ness?
Yeah. If there was any match I wanted to see.
What's that?
Fucking tired of this. No, go ahead, Ness. I'll save it.
No. We're not gonna let you cool off. Go ahead. That sounds like some true heel heat right there.
It's just what the fuck is the point? The guy lost the belt. Just bring him to the main roster already. You're already giving him tryouts and shit like they're gonna have him drop out to Cole. Like anybody wants to see a fucking Bronson Reed and Cole match. Who the fuck wants to see this? Bro, I'd rather eat drywall for 3 hours.
I'll see it.
Shit. I wouldn't. I kind of agree with that. But, they always got to have their exit. That's probably. But it's just like everybody's trying to get some clout off of Adam Cole's name these days. Like, I'm not going to put Kyle O'Reilly in there because they have legit beef. But first it was Carmelo Hayes, with his ruthless aggression. Now it's Bronson Reed he said, "Oh, you're my golden ticket. If I beat you, I'm like, I could be back in like a title picture." So I understand Adam Cole's animosity to the rest of the world right now because everybody's trying to make their name off of him and his expense. And he's just like, "No, fuck you. I'm Adam Cole. I got to do what I got to do." Then he has his beef with Samoa Joe, which we will definitely get into more discussion and detail about beefs with Samoa Joe as this show goes on.
Everyone in NXT hates each other. Everyone has multiple feuds going on.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's ridiculous.
It's a toxic workplace.
Oh man. Main event time. Karrion Kross defending the NXT Championship against Johnny Gargano. Samoa Joe the ref. And Kross wouldn't let go of a Kross jacket. Joe had to remove him physically. Kross then tries to use the steel steps as a weapon, and Joe stops him, getting in his face again. "All you got to do is jump," Joe warns Kross. One final beat for a near fall, but Kross with a forearm to Gargano's head, and then 3 power bombs into a Doomsday Saito suplex. I thought the transition was lovely. Another forearm to the back of the head for the win, and still NXT champ in 12 minutes 47 seconds. Joe hands the title over and raises Kross's hands, and they draw back and forth. Joe turns to leave. Rookie mistake. Kross chokes him out, yelling at him that he did this to himself. Boos rain down on Kross. I thought this was an awesome ending. We have our SummerSlam takeover main event incoming. Samoa Joe is fucking back, medically cleared. And I'm hyped for that. You can't get Samoa Joe like 3 fucking feuds and then not deliver on it. He's got to have to wrestle. And it looks like we're going to get it. Nuts?
You would fucking tell me to go after that. Because I was one of the ones that say, "Hey, Joe's not fucking wrestling. Why bring him back in this capacity if he's not going to wrestle?" But it kind of looks like he's going to wrestle at this point. But before I get into that, the match itself was pretty decent. I felt like it was kind of rushed. They gave them time, but I don't know. I think that the way they placed it on the card, like the match started with like 11 minutes left in the show, and they definitely went over, the 10 o'clock time or the end time. But I don't know. I just felt like they could have got like started maybe like a 9:40 or something like that. So they didn't even have to go over time. But it was a pretty decent match, hard hitting. Gargano definitely needs to just be an actual baby face. The heel shit's not working anymore. Like full on Johnny wrestling. Yeah, I just want to see what happens next week when Joe shows up. Joe probably be waiting at the front door on Kross, you know. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I thought Kross and Johnny capable of going to another level if you double the match time, if they give them like 20 minutes, 22 minutes. But it seemed like the goal here was to, again, put Kross over strong. And all three of us are absolute fools for thinking the title would change hands. We look like idiots. Johnny Gargano he got taken care of. Chris, what'd you think?
Yeah, I think I got to stop smoking before I make these predictions. I mean, I honestly I thought we were getting Johnny Takeover, Johnny Wrestling, but you know, we got Johnny Pop Out. Kross gave him that business. I mean, which I'm cool with, but especially now because it's gonna lead to him versus Samoa Joe. So I'm here for it.
Let's take a look. Oh man, at our predictions. How'd we do this week? 0-2 for me, 0-2 for Chris, 1-1 for Ness. That Duke Hudson just pulled it out.
I'm so glad because I'm tired of losing.
Those are the numbers. Looking ahead to next week, guys. Let's make some more picks. Bobby Fish, Kushida versus Roderick Strong and Tyler Rust. Interesting little matchup here. Ness, who you got?
Fuck. Oh shit. Roddy and Tyler Rust. No, you know what? No. Yeah, no, fuck it. Yeah, Roddy and Tyler Rust.
Roddy and Tyler Rust. I'm gonna go with the same, actually. The same. I think Bobby Fish fucks it up for Kushida.
Yeah.
And we also have Xia Li versus Raquel for the Women's Championship. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Raquel's winning. I'm not doing it. Ness.
Come on, man.
I don't know if he was feeling froggy.
Fuck no. I ain't feeling that froggy.
Chris. Oh, wait. Where'd he go? Here he is.
I'm back. My bad.
Chris, who you got in this tag team match?
I'm going to go with Fish and Kushida.
And who you got?
Don't ask me that.
Oh, shit.
I
felt the same way.
The NXT Breakout Star Tournament continues, but no bracket. They don't show you who's facing who, no match announced. It sounds like even they don't know who's going to win so far.
Damn, man, I'm trying to get my score up here on NX3. Shit, we need those predictions.
2 dirty finishes. That is good. Match of the night, Kross Gargano, unanimous, right? MVP for me, I'm gonna have 2, and that's Karrion Kross and the lovely Mandy Rose. Congratulations on your promotion to NXT from Raw. Brighter days ahead for Mandy Rose. Chris, who's your MVP?
Mandy Rose coming out looking like that. My MVP.
Ness.
Word. My MVP is going to be Cameron Grimes. I think he had the best segments of the night. Kept me thoroughly entertained.
Jabroni of the night, easily Robert Stone for me. Chris?
Yeah, him and that little kid that fucking kicked LA Knight. He raked that hole on and then get paid.
Ness?
Damn, I didn't think about that. Well, mine was LA Knight for getting kicked and pushed in the pool. Definitely Robert Stone, and an honorable mention to that little kid that didn't get paid because now he has an assault charge on his hands.
We'll put our thumbs out, and in 3, 2, 1, it'll be thumbs up or thumbs down for NXT. 3, 2, 1. Unanimous thumbs up from everyone. On the True Heels Facebook group page, the poll, you guys were half and half. Half thumbs up and half thumbs in the middle. Nobody bothered to explain to me why they did thumbs in the middle, but okay, whatever. Maybe next time. The rating. Last week we didn't say the rating. It was the Great American Bash. It was 654K, and that was against the NBA Finals Game 1. Their rating went up. This week, it doesn't. More shit. The MLB All-Star Game they were up against, which drew almost 8 million viewers, and they went up again. They went up to 705,000 viewers. 2 weeks in a row they went up. That's the highest viewership they've had in over 2 months since May 4th.
Sheesh.
Very interesting when you consider the competition they're up against. All right. Chris, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at True Heel Chris G. You can find me out here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Blunt Impact, Joints and Gabronis, NX3, my good brothers, 3-time baby making champion Ness, and Romeo Anthony Cologne. True Toxicity when we come back.
And are you guys doing Blunt Impact differently this week?
Oh yeah,
Dun,
Blunt
dun,
Impact going
dun,
live
dun, dun.
starting Thursday, this Thursday, 10:35, half hour after Impact ends. We will be going live. We'll be covering that. Mary Jane may be appearing in a different form, but Mary Jane will be present.
As long as she's still there, that's all that matters. You guys can catch, or hold on, social media, Twitter, Instagram, skinny__Kravitz. Catch me right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. One half of Fusion of Honor, my man Stat King, man of 1,004 numbers, where we review MLW Fusion and Ring of Honor. We just had the Best in the World Ring of Honor special. Wasn't really a roundtable, just me and Stat King reviewing Ring of Honor's Best in the World pay-per-view that just passed this Sunday. I was at MLW's Battle Riot 3 this past weekend as well. You know, go check the True Heel Heat Instagram page. Check out all the photos and stuff. You can also catch me on Blunt Impact and Versus Jabronis, but once again, Chris G. You can clearly see me on NX3 with Chris G and RAC, where we review NXT. Somebody get hit row in here, put me on the track.
You're gonna hurt Joaquin Wild's ears.
Hey, yeah, you can't bachata to this. We're gonna rap about moving. We're gonna rap about moving packs and killing people in an arena full of Caucasians. But yeah. And when we come back from break, True Toxicity.
And you can find me, the Pride of NY, Twitter and Instagram, right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Check out Rated Raw Superstars, me and Drunk Guy JJ, every Monday after Raw. This Monday, the fans are back. Also, check out True Rewind 46 Mankind debuts 1996. Me, Drunk Guy JJ, and SP3 talk about that. And let's see what else we got going on here. We got this interview. Make sure you check that on the channel. True Heels Between the Ropes, Alberto El Patron. And this Saturday, True Heel Heat 134 featuring Jeremy Lambert of Fightful. Make sure you check that out. Guys, are you doing anything Saturday night?
This might be a little show on pay-per-view, goes by the name of Slammiversary.
Oh, Slammiversary also this weekend. And then Sunday night, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view review roundtable will be live for that. Check that out. All right. What? You got anything else?
Yeah, better not suck.
Oh, man.
No guarantees, pal.
No.
No guarantees. All right. For Ness, for Chris G, we thank you for watching NX3. I am Romeo. This has been NX3, number 14, Crossing the Line. We'll see you next week.
Peace.